because the expected traffic is a little different. Quiet on the set, getting ready to roll, boys and girls.
What? Traffic jam, that's why.
Quiet on the set.
Excuse me. You're listening to WRFB, Radio Free Britannia. Ain't no other freaking better place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, lunch with no other than the dynamic duo of Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to.
That's right. Bringing you our own brand of news right here inside Shroud Avatar 5 days a week.
And I will say, based off of pre-show conversations, we've got some interpreting to do.
We've got a lot of interpreting to do, of course.
Yeah.
A lot of interesting tidbits, you know. But welcome to today's show. It is Wednesday, December 13th, 2017 here inside Trinity Avatar. One day away from release 49. Ooh.
And 2 days away from Star Wars.
Ooh. Yes, and 2 days away from Star Wars if you're geeking out and waiting for that. I'll wait for the DVD, thank you. Well, you know, it's been a long time since I was waiting online that day that the original movie was released. My dad dragged us out of school to go see the original, so... you know...
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, he
There's
did.
no line.
Yeah, we look at all the old photos and we go, we were in that line someplace in Manhattan. But yeah, did that, and yeah, I'm not a fan of waiting in line, waiting for this, waiting for that. I'll wait for it.
Yeah, the 10th or
yeah. There's how many more movies coming in?
I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway. That's
I don't know how they're going to do them. Half the cast have died.
Well, that's the whole point, you know. But that's not what we're here to discuss. We're here to discuss life and times and what's going on inside Shroud of the Avatar. And, of course, a lot of interesting things. We got a couple updates. There's been the really big Archer rebellion since we broke the news on the show yesterday.
Never heard of it.
And the feedback's been just
All right, what I miss? I was here. No, I wasn't here.
Well,
He said it was only used.
suck
like
it,
7
Archers.
times.
Yeah, suck it, Archers, because
boy.
you know what? Rapid fire will no longer stack, and that was a bug.
That was a bug that none of you guys reported.
Yeah, well,
Because
skeleton
it
archers
appears-
have the same bug, I'll have you know. Hello.
What
Well,
does?
Cheat.
2 hits and I'm dead. Come on.
Skeleton
Fix
archers
that.
have, as well as archers in general, have a much bigger problem, and it's kind of like the unlimited heals and of the
Unlimited
wizards,
focus.
mages. Yeah, the
Telling
unlimited
you.
focus of NPCs.
Focus equals, right? I mean, you know. I know,
Oh,
Zep.
geez.
You and I, we're gonna beat that one to death. I don't know.
Yeah.
Defender.
Well, there was also a bug reported for like NPC archers that were doing like 3,000 damage in one hit.
Well,
Or
again, that's
Really?
Yeah,
that's been a common complaint.
it wasn't one hit.
You know,
but
I mean,
yeah,
You know,
Oh,
I
exactly.
always love going out hunting, and the green archers kill me with, again, 2 shots because,
They crit both times. Yeah. It's always awesome.
boom.
It doesn't matter that your avoidance is already like at 70
It
or something
doesn't
like that.
matter
Yeah.
that they're green, and I should just be able to look at them the right way, and they should like drop to the
Fall
floor
down,
and
yeah.
die. Okay, yeah.
So they shoot you with an arrow in your foot. You get 2 shots. Like, what the hell's going on here?
Yeah, I walk
Yeah,
up
I
to
walk-
everything else, and it dies. These guys, boom, boom.
Yep.
Computers cheat.
You
Yeah.
know what's not been posted on the forums yet?
Yes, the official update.
The official launch release date.
The quarter one update.
Yeah, the quarter one update's not out there yet, nor is the release date, but I expect those to be coming very, very soon. So that way I no longer have to continue biting my tongue as far as when these things are supposed to be happening.
I'm sure they won't meet it anyway.
Of course,
Yes.
it'll happen. It'll come out at 1:01 as soon as we disconnect. And of course, giving a shout out there, Botox, Sir Langs, and B. Donham out there
Yes.
in the chat. Welcome, guys.
That's Waldo. That's Waldo.
Waldo!
Hi, Waldo. How's it going? Yeah, so
And everybody
What?
else out there.
I have some sad news for everybody. We don't have a stand-up corner today, but we do know that
We
it would mostly
don't.
say the word bugs.
Bug.
Nor
What
do
was
we
that?
have
I
a
just
continuation
refreshed.
of. Nor do we have Chris's daily blog.
Sure we do.
Well, I mean, just the discussion from yesterday's rapid shot changes.
You better do some refreshing, my friend.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, wasn't that enough? Wasn't yesterday's enough for you? Jesus.
That was the lead-in on the archery thing, my friend.
Sorry,
Hello.
I saw continuation of archery stuff, and I figured that was yesterday's,
And
but
I
no,
set you
he
up
does.
and no,
He
nothing,
does
I tell
have an
you.
update for that. He does have an update for that, and
Discord for us.
yes, that's
Yeah,
no fun.
Chris's daily blog. You need a link. It's out there every day.
Yeah, so we do have Chris telling everybody that due to rage over the
Suck
bugs
it,
fixed for
archers.
rapid shot.
One day of rage.
Oh,
I will
I'm
be
telling you,
adding
they went
the
nuts
entire-
when they found out that their beloved shot was a bug.
Could it be
The
bugged for
Archer
that?
Revolt. Suck it, archers.
Tell me they didn't know about
So,
that? Come on.
The entire range tree will be added to the 100% unlearned list.
Like everything else. Huh? See a pattern here.
I think I only have like 12 Obsidian books of unlearning that I've never used. And also other changes today that were both needed and help high-end range. Piercing shot will no longer be blockable by shields. Additionally, melee attacks that currently are listed as armor piercing will
Pay
brace
attention,
yourselves.
folks. Pay
Ignore damage avoidance. Mic drop and walk off stage.
Pay
Well,
attention.
not only should they ignore damage avoidance, they should avoid armor. Yes.
What?
So that's not just damage avoidance. That's also damage reduction as well that it should be avoiding. This change primarily helps ranged and pole arms. It also gives a PvP counter to the high damage avoidance players. Yay.
Suck it, archers.
Suck it, archers, and here's some love.
Yes. Little
Yeah.
bit of love out
A little
there.
bit of love. Whether or not there's a happy ending involved is debatable.
Never a happy ending when it comes
never,
down to those
never.
debates. You know that.
Yeah. Is Port in the office? I have no clue.
You can call them.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
It was brought to my attention that there are no telephones in the office.
There are lots of phones in the office. They're all cell phones.
And when brought to my attention, I scratched my head and I thought, I've been in the office dozens of times, and I would swear there were phones
You've
on
never-
the desk. But it's just one of those things that,
I don't recall ever seeing desktop phones at
No.
people's desks.
neither
Yeah.
do I now that, and
Yeah.
I'm going, you're right. There are no phones.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bill.
Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. But yeah, we do end up with lots of things to talk about. What do we want to talk about today? I mean, other than archery.
Well, the archery thing was quite interesting, but we did have, there's somebody trading a really great lot out in central Brittany, was it?
That's just silly. That's just silly. I don't want to talk about that one because that is really just
I will
silly.
trade you my wonderful row lot for your city
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah.
I'll gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today. Yes.
Where's Popeye when you need him?
I'm sorry. I just thought that was funny. My really great lot plus the deed for your city lot. Deed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
We end up with all kinds of silly stuff.
I'm going to give you $1,000+ deed for an $80 deed. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
no.
your wonderful location. Not. Anyway. Questions. Everybody's got questions, of course. With the
I don't
lease
have any
in the
questions.
wings tomorrow,
I-
we've got a lot of
I-
questions, but
Well, we also have to talk about that rock beer plots thing going on.
well, we've got a party going on tomorrow. We've got release going on tomorrow. Got-
But Rock Beer Plots is awesome
Rock
because
Beer
Anna and
Plots.
Ulrich Alpenglow are going to be having a party out in Rock Beer Plots. And if you show up, they're going to be making a donation to the Airy Fund.
You betcha.
So, I mean, you can't get better than that. I mean,
Anna Alpenglow. At it again.
Alpenglow. Yeah, I know. Alpenglow. Like the
Okay.
Alps. Alpenglow.
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 WRFB.
Alpenglow.
Radio.
Alpenglow. Alpenglow. Okay.
And don't forget that at that party, they're going to be doing dancing, games, and glühwein. I don't know what the hell that is.
I have no
but
idea.
if you show up, they will give you a raffle ticket, and you can win a ton of prizes. You don't have to be at the party to win those prizes, but they do give out some phenomenal prizes
Yes.
out there.
Definitely worth showing up and getting into the raffle, let alone hanging out for the event. It's, again, supporting a great cause. And they throw one heck of a party, that's for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
That is for sure. Fun and games for everybody. And again, we've been over the release notes, so we don't have anything new right now on that front. But we do have, again, answers to questions, burning questions on the avatar's mind. Want to
Don't know what
talk
you're talking
about some server connectivity issues? Anybody get caught up in that last night?
Well, yesterday there was a weird thing.
Hiccup.
Yeah, little hiccup with connections to where you know what? If you were inside of a scene and you didn't leave that scene, you could stay connected, but all incoming connections were not working.
Here's to standing on the line.
Yeah. Yep, and so a lot of people, like Laz, finally got disconnected after a long time. But yeah,
It was
but
right
that was-
whenever they did the fix, and I guess everybody got disconnected so they can reconnect and go back about the business.
Yep. Let's see. Da.
Yep.
So what? What?
Mom. It's Mom.
What'd you do?
What?
In the
She's gonna
butt?
take the bait. She's gonna take the bait.
And what's mom doing?
Hey, I was given an opening and I just took it, right?
You're gonna go deep.
Gonna take the bait.
Take it to
Never
the outhouse.
Never mind.
I managed to
Sorry.
render Led speechless. Let's just go with it.
Got
Never.
distracted.
So
All right, let's get on.
Hiccup was resolved, and Scrota's just hanging out today on the set.
Yep. Letting.
Can we hear Scrota today? Hello, Scrota.
Hello.
Okay.
Hello.
Is this thing
Hello?
on?
Just want to
Hello,
make
Scrota?
sure you're not having a conversation with yourself again today and getting answers.
Yeah. Yesterday my mic was broken. I was talking to myself.
Oh, what you say to yourself?
Lots of stuff.
Oh, he was in the conversation with us, except he didn't realize he wasn't in the conversation with us. He was giving all sorts of great commentary and quotes and quibbles, but nobody heard it.
Speech and everything.
I don't know about those adjectives, but yeah.
Anyway.
Something.
Wouldn't those be verbs?
We could segue to questions anytime.
No, we can't, because I lost that tab.
Oopsie.
I had it up earlier, but where did it go?
You just can't keep it up, I'm telling you.
I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, so Release 48 questions did come out, and there's lots of information related to silly things that require an inordinate amount of interpretation.
Thought in putting it into words, and then, of course,
Interpretation, man.
interpretation as to how those words were placed on the page. That's right.
That's right. Because we interpret the news, so you don't have to around here. But Muggly Wumple wants to know, do you have any top priorities post-launch?
I don't know. Do you think they got any top priorities post-launch?
Sure, why not? A big one for Star is to make sure all the game systems they have started are fully fleshed out. For example, they really want to include weather and fertilizer in agriculture.
We need that fertilizer.
We need a ton of fertilizer because
Need a bunch
my
of
outhouse is a little backed up.
Well, we
Another
need to
example,
get the back.
Yeah.
We need to get it unbacked up to turn it into fertilizer. That's what.
That
needs
is
to
a
be.
fertilizer, man.
Then
Come on. Grind that
another.
up.
This one's actually really interesting. Another example is to really make the rent system viable. Right now, one of the biggest issues is connecting landlords to potential tenants, especially if the landlord is offline when the potential tenant is online. So I think they're trying to actually make it a system to where someone can just randomly walk up to something that's for rent and rent it.
And rent it.
That'd be cool.
And automatically have some sort of automatic payment system in there, which would be really cool for everybody that's a renter.
Or a rentee.
Have an interview first before you rent my property.
It makes me wonder then, if I had a bunch of houses, could I just make the houses available?
That would be lovely, but I bet you it's going to count as a light.
Why do we have to interview with what kind of restrictions are in place?
Well, that is yet to be determined, but
Yeah.
I'm sure you would.
Rose Warren wants to know, after a telethon, would it be possible?
would it be possible?
Hey, wait. Justin wants everybody to know that I'm so full of shit that I can make a killing selling fertilizer. That is the truth. That is the truth.
Marketplace.
Yes.
.com.
And that fertilizer
Buy
will
your
be on Shroud
teleport and
Marketplace.
recall
Yes.
scrolls from us. That's
And
right.
and fertilizer. I know someone else that's going to also be selling fertilizer, and that's probably going to be Sater Stinky Sewer Shop, because he does polish the crap out of everything.
He's probably
Yeah.
got a stockpile of it just waiting to go on sale.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is it better be an alchemy recipe.
Yep.
You want to shovel shit and have it be an alchemy recipe? Yeah, thank you. They haven't hurt alchemy enough. Now we got to play with
Yeah. Fertilizer. So
A good fertilizer is not just the shit.
what?
yeah. Hello.
It's called alchemy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's fermented.
So
It's turning
After
that shit into gold. Is that what you're saying? We're going to be able to do it. That we're going to be able to turn it into brick
we're
gold.
going to be churning the shit. That's all we're going to be doing.
All that glitters
That's
is
right. You're gonna turn it into
gold.
gold.
That's right.
Yeah. After a telethon, would it be possible to have the funds between a reached stretch goal and an unachieved stretch goal go into a persistent pot that could unlock previously unachieved stretch goals?
Yeah, contact your fund manager.
No.
No. Well, we intentionally put the most aspirational goals at the top of the list to drive excitement, so it would not make sense to make the biggest aspirational goals more easily achievable with previous funds. If we did that, there would be less reason for folks to get excited in the next telethon.
I want to be so excited.
Yeah.
Contact your fund manager,
Just
motherfucker.
put down an
Yeah.
art. You can get mold.
I'm
Yeah,
so
burn
excited that the telethons are only 4
Yeah.
hours
Yeah.
long, and I can't take part
Right.
in all
Yeah.
those sales now. That really
Fund management
excites
he's
me.
talking about. Fund management. What the hell?
And will
Next.
the deed raffle continue when Portalarium goes dark? Stay tuned.
Stay tuned for our Q1 schedule announcement for
Yeah.
more details. Due out
What's
right
the damn
after
problem?
Ladders and Jack.
Fucking
Uh,
kill the raffle, please. Kill the raffle. Put those deeds out on vendors in game. Sell them via Kodos. I mean, I don't care. Put those deeds in the game to where they can just be easily acquired.
what a concept there.
Yeah, you know what? I'm tired of looking at ghost towns.
The
Yeah.
raffle's a gold sink.
Nah.
You know what? Turn that into Kodos on vendors, and then it becomes a fucking real gold sink.
Nah, it's a gold sink.
It's real enough.
It's not as much of a gold sink as you think, because
Well,
you
that's-
know what?
Let's take a look while we're
Yeah,
doing
smarter
it.
people ain't
Nope.
right.
Nope, not doing
Blah,
that.
blah, blah.
I
Yeah.
am going to see, because we have the ability to see that now, thanks
Well,
to you, Murray.
Listen to the next question and answer. Is there an upper limit to how many deeds will be handled out? Yes, but we're not yet getting close to that limit.
You just sell us the deeds.
Exactly.
Why don't
I mean,
you just
because-
sell us the deeds? Yes.
I mean, just put them on friggin' vendors and
Exactly.
let us buy them.
Let
And
me
do you have
see.
any plan to limit how many times an individual can win deeds from raffle to raffle? Not at this time.
Nope.
Coeur d'Alene are filled bookshelves as storage an option for the add-on store crafting. They have discussed it, but Richard doesn't like that immersion breaking of this. So
Yeah, I don't
yeah,
get that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
The raffle's good.
raffle sucks.
The raffle's good.
Sucks.
Raffle's good.
2-1.
rid of it.
Sucks. I ratify.
3-1. Yep. Then do the devs have the ability to mirror a player's client? Meaning, can you see through their eyes as they play?
do not have that
Nope.
feature.
Not at this time, but they plan
do
to
not
add that.
have a ghost feature.
Yeah. They have ghost mode, but that just makes them invisible. Then Hunter Rose, can we set a default online mode that no matter what mode we are playing, when we exit a zone, we would switch to that mode? Interesting suggestion. They will consider it. I guess that means that they want to always be in friend zone only mode until they go into a PvP zone, which forces you into multiplayer. And then when you exit that PvP zone, it would send you back to friends only. I think that's what they're trying to get at.
There have been 3,465 POT lottery deed tickets sold this release, and there have been 2,672 as of 11 a.m.
And that's raffle tickets, right?
That's a gold sink, brother.
There's taxes are a gold sink. Buying teleports and recall scrolls is a gold sink.
Hell, log it on's a gold sink. What are you talking about?
And I've been told many times that coal is a gold sink.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
So it's a
Playing
it's a
music is
silly
free.
silly method of being a gold sink.
No.
Because
That-
because it's only a gold sink for those that actually put money into those raffle deeds.
3,000 plus times. Come on.
Preach there, Jack. Preach it.
That's because some of those people don't realize that they can only win one deed of each type per character. And so they end up spending like 100, 200,000 gold on one character.
So what
for
is
one
the
possible
total of, let's see, POTs are 5,000. So let's do
Yeah.
a little quick math as to how much of a gold
Well, generally,
sink
just
really
all
is.
around, it's not
And-
good for the game because people can't get a damn lot when they come in the game. They've been working and working, and they can't get a lot. You know.
Well, then they can go buy one from a player that participated in the gold sink.
You know what? They can also buy them off Shroud Marketplace because there's deeds out there.
It's not.
And tax-free
How
deeds.
would you make it so
It's not good for the game. I'm telling you, man. People want to be able to buy that.
It's good for the game. It's a gold sink.
Yeah, I know they say it's
Got
good
plenty
for the
of gold
game,
sinks.
but
Got plenty of
I'm
them.
I'm
Don't
still
need
of the
to
opinion that when the game fills up and I'm the guy walking down the street waiting for a place to open up and I stumble across that lot, I would rather have the lot in my pocket than have to wait for a fucking lottery or somebody else to come along and clink it because I can't buy one.
And you might not
And that's
be
gonna
able
happen
to.
a lot of times too.
Slim chance that you're going to get one, so that's not. It's just not good for the game. That's something.
Well, it's a lottery. It's a lottery. What do you
Yeah,
want to do?
yeah.
It's a lottery.
I want to be able to buy a lot. You know, work my way up, spend
Yeah.
all my time making gold, and buy a lot. What is?
Weren't you
what's
just
the problem?
pointing out that somebody lost out on lot sales because of whatever?
Yeah.
specific reason? Well,
Yeah,
you
and
know.
it got trolled to oblivion. Hey, look here.
This is me. I don't know.
But that was intended. We know that's not supposed to be. You know.
Yeah, but they're going to probably. They should add tax-free water lot deeds for POTs. I mean, they've already got them as taxable deeds on the add-on store.
Gold sink, man. It's a gold sink. Yeah, you know how that works.
That's not a gold sink.
It is taxes, man. Come on, that's a perpetual gold sink. A lottery, you know, that ain't no perpetual gold sink. I don't spend no money on it. You ain't getting no gold out of me that way.
There ain't no chance in hell you're
You
gonna
ain't
get
getting any gold out of me because I'm not stupid enough to buy tickets. and get-
Which is funny because this past lottery actually bought one of each ticket. So for the first time since the inception of the lottery.
That's right.
Kiss
Pay
that
money to get
goodbye.
taxed.
Kiss that goodbye.
Then let's just say Merrick wants to know, with the changes over the past several releases, how does damage in 2-hit work?
Archer.
How does it actually work? Ato says nothing has changed in the normal attack math recently. Critical hit math got some love, but mostly just to make it so the min and max damage can be modified by effects and gear. Adventurer,
like twice as loud.
Yeah, your gain went way up there, Jack.
Yeah,
I
think
don't know.
he's,
hiccups. Adventurer level only matters when fighting PvE stuff that is more than 40 levels higher than the player, and then it just decreases base hit chance by 1% per 2 levels beyond 40. That seems Shroud math
Shroud math,
doesn't make
yes.
sense.
Shroud
If something is 40 levels higher than me, I really should not be able to hit it at all. Not a 20% less chance to hit it if it's only 40 levels.
I have a problem with that.
Shroud math.
Okay, because say I'm fighting a dragon or a troll that's 40 levels above me. I'm sorry, it's
Yeah.
also 10 times bigger than me and presents a hell of a bigger
Well-
target. So
You know what? At the same time, your weapon is never actually penetrating the armor or doing anything else.
hitting it and causing damage,
It-
two different
it-
things.
You're also
If you're that big, you're just flicking it.
Well, hitting
It's
it
like-
and
You get
doing
killed, so-
damage.
Well, there you go.
Two different things.
But at the same time, you have to get close enough to flick it. Yeah. Don't make me flick you
One
to death.
flick and you're dead. Sounds good.
Pesky gnat.
I know exactly. Valo Frostbane says, "Could you give us more details on PvP features that are planned? Will castle sieges be actually built and self-built guild castles or conquered castles on the
Dude,
map?"
I don't know. Whatever it has you did, but yes, you're now blowing it out. What you're
Blowing my speakers up, man.
I don't know.
Jesus.
I don't know. Don't know.
Ricky.
Inside of oh yeah, you're right. What the hell?
I know. I'm right.
Yeah, we're right. Then when we're wrong, we're right.
You're off the chart, man.
Okay, how about that?
There you go.
I moved the microphone away. I have no idea what happened.
A little bit lower than normal.
Yeah. And the noise gate's not entirely shutting off, so I don't know. Maybe I moved the wire.
Noise gate.
No, well, weird things.
It's above your
Like
pay
a cat.
grade. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. There will be contested places on the map, a variant of the control point mechanics. Not a lot of detail there, but yeah. Valo also wants to know, any chance that we can get a faction system in place so players can act towards other players according to their alignment, evil versus good, or mage guild, or warriors guild, thieves guild, etc. Could we implement a justice system so even though that you are PvP
Justice.
flagged, there are alignments or good or evil, and you are not just constantly the enemy of everyone good? That has consequences like guards attacking you, NPCs refuse to trade, etc. Now she's like, man, now I can't hear you. We have plans for a faction-like system for episode 2 or sooner, though not as exactly as you described here or in your forum post. I mean, people have only been advocating a faction-type system for the last 3 years.
I've got the drawings.
You've got the drawings
on
Yeah.
paper towels.
Yeah.
Name Simon.
Wipe your ass with it.
Justin says that I sound like I'm in slow motion.
I don't know what happened. Your voice has changed. It's not the Jack voice. It sounds like you
Are you on
put a
the same
voice
microphone?
muffler on, and all of a sudden you were blowing it out. So sounds
I
like
have-
you're
Get it
inhaling
together.
helium, but it's doing something else instead of making it.
Hold on, I'm going to break everything temporarily. So you read the next one.
Oh
So
boy.
I read the next one. Like I'm supposed to know
shit.
exactly where we're at.
Yeah, that'll help things.
Striker Spar. Oh. You can do it.
Striker Sparhawk. Are we still going with similar weapon classes for offhand attacks, or plan to have them eventually be allowed to be mixed with sword, blunt piercing? And no, I want to just have a blunt in each hand, and we'll go with from there. Okay.
You know how that sounds?
Is that a song?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm just reading what's up on the screen, man. And, of course, the answer is same weapon type is still a plan. While we've considered allowing mixed, we worry that we would drive everyone to adopt a style that could easily become overpowered and further undermine specialization. Yeah, you really want to go there, boys and girls. Specialization is for insects. That's right. Lazarus Long said that. Specialization is for insects. You know why?
What
Because
does that mean?
hey, think about it.
What did they special? I don't get it.
They specialize in certain things.
Yes. Specialization is not going to help you anywhere that I've seen as of yet, because we've been down, at least I've been down that road.
Well,
Jack?
I love the fact that my offhand weapon whenever I actually use my sword is a wand that procs.
Now, I'm going to take the next question from Stryker just because I also happen to like this one.
Okay.
And,
Yeah.
of course, would you consider steins or drinking horns to be improvised blunt weapons or bucklers? And, of course, I love it. Ha! That's hilarious. Maybe. Now,
With my style.
as a person who walks around 90% of the time with a drinking horn in my hand, a
You just
drinking
wanna slap
horn
people sometimes.
could be considered a weapon. That's stein.
I
Yeah,
shall
how
smack you in the head.
How heavy is that if I smack you in the head with it? That's right.
Backhand you with my stein.
Yeah.
mother-
But my drinking horn with the pointed edge, could easily allow me to stab somebody in the heart in a pub and go about my drinking like nothing happened,
You should do like Melee, but with a little.
Oh, what happened to him?
Yeah, what happened to him,
Oh,
Is
it's an
who shot
accident over
first?
here.
That's right.
He slipped.
Yeah. So how does it sound now?
Now you sound like a
Good
normal
Dude, a
human
little
being
bit,
again.
but
yes.
yeah, it's all right.
Wait, too many people are talking. Say that
Yes.
again, Les.
Sound like a normal human being again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just disconnected my microphone and reconnected it. I do have a loose wire,
Well,
so I probably
mean,
just
it
smacked
was
it a little bit.
screwing with your voice. You were shooting.
I like
mean,
it.
you're right
Yeah.
back in the level I got you set at now. But man,
Okay,
you were
good,
blowing
good.
right past the gate. I mean, it was ridiculous. Yeah.
Yeah. Loose wire. I blame the cat. Yeah.
It's all the
Louie,
cat's
where
fault.
you at?
Where's the pussy at?
I have no idea. It's all Lily's fault.
Like
Video wants to know, will you remove the auto attack on auto targets or make an option for it? This is very annoying and messes with the combat. I only want auto attack on the targets I targeted.
Only want auto attack when I want to auto attack. But then I don't want to auto attack. I want to manually attack when I want to manually attack. Yeah, as we've been through that.
Use the rectum call.
What they now call auto defend is actually auto attack.
Auto attack.
Yes.
Yeah. Atos does not want to support the near infinite variety of options that players continue to ask for. This one, for instance, would turn into multiple more options. For instance, as soon as we add this, they'll get a request to not auto attack most stuff, but do add auto attack when I'm directly attacked. As we near launch, we need to focus on fewer options and making the default be what most people expect.
Suck it,
Good
gamers.
luck with that.
Suck
happy
it,
with
fighters.
Yeah. Auto attack is going to remain as it is. Thank you, Chris.
Yes. Kron wants to know, do any of the new artifacts drop from existing bosses such as Torque Doll, Phoenix, Demon, etc.? Yes, some of the new items were added back to the loot bundles for existing boss types. Also, most can be found in loot bundles.
Bundles. Yes.
Bundles.
Booty bundles.
Booty bags? Yeah.
Booty bags.
3 Devious
I
wants
might
to
like them
say
better if they were called booty bags.
booty bags.
What
Well,
were they called at first?
colostomy bags.
Get your head out of my booty bag.
They're
Like
glorified.
supply bags.
What?
Various colored supply bags.
No response to colostomy bags?
No response to
Whoops.
that.
Wrong bag.
That's dirty.
Tough audience, man. Tough audience.
I know,
You,
it's
you,
like-
you got to really
No love.
get
I
get
mean-
deeper than that to get this audience to get you anything, man. Yeah,
I know.
that's yeah. That's
uh,
that's potty
three-
jokes. Yeah.
3 Devious is building Casca to use polearm weapons with mini skills from the Earth tree for strength and defense. How much more inefficient is it in comparison with your suggested build of polearms with water? The Dippy Bird says, define
efficient.
efficient.
Oh boy.
There is no such thing as efficiency when it comes to these builds.
Shroud Man.
I think Earth Magic is fine for a fine match for polearms. Bludgeon tends to have slightly higher bonuses for strength, but just a hair higher. Earth for roots to take advantage of the reach of polearms, just like a great fit as well. The connection between trees and weapon types is fairly loose, so this should be a good match. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if it was loose, I wouldn't say loose. But
So
Yeah, I was about to say.
you got to do way too much in order to get gains, is what I just read there.
Yeah.
Everything meshes well with fire.
Yeah.
Burn. I want it all to burn. Burn. Die.
Let's see how
I
many
wanna
questions.
Kill.
BDF only has one question. Thank you.
I think
Thankfully.
that's all they allowed.
Thanks. Somebody
sick?
check on him, make
What's
sure
the
he's
matter
not
with him?
sick.
Hell hath frozen.
Yeah, can you please consider making the time to stack using the heat system much longer? Also, can you please consider requiring decks using the heat system to have the amount of glyphs in the deck to stack? What?
Yeah, well, what you'll see. Yeah, you can read the answer.
Chris is still evaluating heat system casting times. I think the bigger challenge for me is to tackle the standardizing and balancing the normal casting time of all spells and skills. As for the number of glyphs part, it already works that way.
Already works
Because you've
that
got
way.
slugs. Slugs. And who likes slugs
I love
without
slugs.
salt? Well, only if they have
Little
lots of salt.
garlic and butter.
Have you ever poured salt on one?
Yes.
We're all
I
going to hell for that.
masochist. Screw
All
it up.
going to hell. For that.
Tortured poor snails.
And should we read Econdas'
Echo's
questions?
here. Where's he
I
at?
know,
He's
see,
not here.
Candace is sitting there chomping at the bit over in chat,
Oh, he's
waiting
right
for us
next
to
to
get
me.
to his.
Yeah,
Is that-
I don't know. Maybe we should skip his, because he's on the set.
No, let him.
Oh.
Go ahead and read him.
Oh, okay. Since the stacking changed for Death Shield, Doubt, etc., as a compromise, could stacking said spells increase duration, not power, to provide some usefulness incentive for stacking? Yes, I've actually been planning on making that change, but just have been too focused on performance.
He wants the escape skill to work? No.
Yes,
we're
any
not gonna
chance
do
that the
that.
escape skill can get some love and actually escape from
Not
something?
going to make that work.
It's not very effective at removing hate, even with charging it to 5 when I used it during guild boss fights, Dragon Phoenix, etc.
I'm not implemented it yet.
You gotta mash it continually. I mean, it's
And-
attack once.
yeah.
Attack once, hit that 3-4 times.
Yeah. There's actually a bug on how that's applied and that he needs to address. The hate is divided into multiple categories that can't go below 0. This is only removing hate from one category. This will get some love before live.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! We'll see it on the test server.
Roth has a spoiler question.
Spoiler alert!
Is it true that the two features of the Assassin's Blade is extra charge, like the extra charge
Woohoo!
in a crossbow of accuracy, and plus 50% instead of 25% poison effectiveness for a sword?
Spoiler answer!
Yes and yes!
Woohoo!
Yeah. Roth also wants to know, what are the hidden features of the Hammer of Breaking? Currently, they're hidden, and he's not breaking them.
There it is.
He's not going to spoil those for you.
Breaks? I don't know.
Yeah. It's going to break things. The
Break
hammer
armor?
is always
Break
going to
armor?
be broken. It doesn't matter how you try to repair it, it's going to be broken.
You'll always need to repair it.
Yeah.
One
That-
swing, repair it.
Once the Hammer of Breaking really should just completely demolish all armor
Demolish
that it comes
armor,
across.
right?
It's exactly. So it's as soon as you hit something, boom, there goes. I forgot what the actual stat's called first.
Durability.
Well, yeah, durability and then max durability. So it could actually completely destroy armor. That would be
Minor
awesome.
and major.
Minor, then major.
Yeah, no PvP or whatever fight you.
Yeah.
And-
There's a
yeah,
good
you know
reason.
what?
There's a good reason PvP.
Then it becomes everybody that's in PvP is using the Hammer of Breaking.
It would just have to
And
be
all the
not-
PvPers are in newbie cloth armor. That's right. Yeah.
Well, exactly. Newbie gear for the win, right?
A newbie plate armor. That's right. Newbie
That's
gear
right.
for the win.
Yeah, loot this, by the way.
100% durability with a repair kit. Amen, brother.
Exactly.
Here, loot this.
You can't break my armor, and you You can't loot the shit. Roth also wants to know what are the hidden features of the two-handed mace of summoning. Chris thinks players have already figured that one out, so he'll share. It gets double damage against elementals. Then Hornpipe wants to know what's the average proportion of flag players in the games. PvP flagged players make up around 10% of the active players, but this is skewed by lots of low-level players who are flagged. The higher level someone is, the more likely they flag.
Yeah, you got hit for excessive caps. Normal chat, please. Sorry, Ugandas.
You can read through the crossed out lines. He's here. Yay. Lol. Yay. Naked
Yay.
PvP. Caps. Yeah, all you did was capitalize naked PvP, and the bot just slaps you down.
That's right. We got the bots on duty. The bots don't take no shit from nobody out there. So
Hey, that doesn't happen on my channel.
yeah, well, nothing happens
happened.
on your channel.
Yeah, nothing happens. Nothing happens. Like nobody watches it.
Actually, there was some chat down there. Or was that the bot
Pete,
just doing?
That was Pete the noob.
Oh, Pete.
Shh. Then let's see, where am I at? Hornpipe also wants to know what's the average level of players who really fight other players. He doesn't currently have an easy way to tell this, but from a quick search, it looks like the majority of people PvPing are level 70 plus. Wait, that should require the .pvp.
With the proper
Do it.
penis.
Yes.
Scroll up, Les.
Scroll it.
I'm gonna go to Jackson.
You're gonna go to
You're
my
way-
screen.
Yeah,
But you
way
know what
back.
time it is now, right?
15 minutes to the end of the show.
Yeah,
This is Zeb's
Time-
favorite.
Any
Time
other
for all the
good
shameless
questions that
self-promotion.
we need
time
to
to
get
get
in
coffee.
there?
That's what time it is.
Well, Athena Boroon wants to know, are there any plans for any type of parsing meters in the future? Preview DPS affected by hot swapping inventory.
Parking meters, fine.
Parsing, like parse your data so that way you can get a DPS meter in the game so that way you can evaluate that. Absolutely, but that will likely come from players, not from them, once they open up the scripting options to players.
Once they open up the options.
Yeah, the DPS meter is the meat and potatoes of every min-maxer.
I know.
Need more
You got to have the deeps.
Deeps.
You can't be in my party if you don't have the deeps.
All right.
Yeah.
Where have I heard that before?
You-
I don't know.
Yeah. Your deeps are insufficient. I don't want to party with you.
But yes,
Yeah.
it is that time of the day. We got to remind you folks that we got a lot of people sending a lot of love our way. And, of course, don't forget, if you're out and about throughout the day and you want to check up on the latest happenings on your mobile device, you can use the NBNN Shroud Avatar app to stay connected to your world. Especially great for those new folks who want to find out where things are and get acclimated with the game. You can get the quick links to the forums, Soda Map, the NBNN Daily Britannian, our daily show, and the podcast. You can shop the marketplace. You can come on into the Discord, or you can check out the NBNN Trinity Avatar community calendar, all on the NBNN Trinity Avatar, and that's available on the Google Play Store, the Apple iTunes Store, or the Amazon App Store for all your electronic devices. And what's going on in today's world out there on the calendar, Jack?
Well, the community calendar is loading currently
Loading.
because I hadn't
about
clicked
we-
on that tab yet. But yes, all times on the
Refresh for a
community
new
calendar
sponsor today.
are Central Time in the real world, but we prefer to refer to it as nude
25% off.
Britannia time. And don't forget that Laz has aggregated all of the public calendars related to Shroud of the Avatar. And if you have a community calendar, Google public calendar, or if you want to start adding your own events to the Shroud community calendar, you can do
touch
so
this
if
guy.
you email news@nbnn.info. Don't forget 12s and 6s around the clock, Monday through Friday.
That's right. That's
Tune
all
in
us
your-
above
your
that in
ether-
replays.
Yeah. You need to tune in your ether amplifiers to
We're all over the place.
Radio Free Britannia.
WRFB.
So you can listen to two idiots interpreting the news multiple times a day on a little show called Lunch with Us.
These guys.
At 7 p.m. this evening on Radio Free Britannia is the 70s at 7. At 8 o'clock on Avatar's Radio, DJ Squirrel's going to be biting through the wires. But at the same time on Radio Free Britannia, none other.
WRFB.
Prepare to have your ear holes probed by none other than the Doctor,
The
Eclipse Maiden,
doctor is in.
with unmedicated schizophrenia part 1. I wonder what she's going to be probing your ear holes with tonight.
It's always good stuff.
Only the good stuff? Okay.
That's right.
In game, you need to show
While
up to
we're
Stryker's
feeling
Smart
one
Hots.
of our other holes.
Yeah, that's
with
right.
plenty
While you're
of-
filling your mouth hole.
That's right. Your pie hole.
Cornstarch, I tell
With-
you, cornstarch.
Your beer hole.
Your beer hole. You do need to show up in game to Striker Sparhawks Happy Hour because it is Laz's favorite event of the week because it's also known as
Spend Sparhawks Gold.
Yes.
Yes.
It's taking place at some pub somewhere.
OPG, man. Other
You do need
people's
to show up.
gold.
That's right. You down with OPG?
Oh, yeah.
You know me. Oh, man. It's sad that I actually know the lyrics for that song. Down with
How's it go?
OPG. Yeah, you know.
And
me.
the last event on the evening.
Final event of the evening is Radio Free Britannia, and that is
WRFB. Radio
Record
Free
Room.
Britannia.
the record
That's
room.
right.
Yeah.
I tell you what. I love this shit. Don't get no better than this. Sitting around doing nothing.
Sit on a lot.
Interpreting the news. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Don't get
Couple
much
years
better
of
than
it.
that. All right, moving right along. We got to thank a bunch of folks, but we got to remind you that we are the only show on the air that invites you to come join us on set, on air, in game, right here in Discord, in chat 5 days a week, and tell us what's going on in your world. Come join in the conversations and the hijinks and shenanigans going on every day here throughout the week in Shroud Avatar. And, of course, we always like to hear what you got to say. You can come on in and ask questions before and after as well. And throughout the day, we're available. Help out all you new folks and old folks with what you need to know going on around town in Shroud Avatar.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, Master of the Forge slowly sneaking up on an end here this weekend. Don't forget, if you want to support the Airy Fund and you want to get your hands on some of them really slick pieces of armor out there, you want to go out to Shroud Marketplace, proud sponsor of the Master of the Forge auction, and check out
Click on
what's going
auctions.
on there. That's right. Click on auctions. You too can get a little bit of gaming history because there's some interesting stuff. There's going to be some nice wall hangers later on in the future. And of course, if you don't want to get involved with that, you can go right out to the airyfund.org and donate direct. Or you can come out to the party on Thursday, tomorrow night, and Hannah will donate for everybody who shows up at the party. Coil more wands, putting the magic in your hands. Custom wands and staves by Arius Coilmore. Scrota's music service? It's Scrota. It's music, and it's a service. Scrota give you
$5.
right. Now you give Scrota $5.
Oh,
And what do you get from Scrota?
you should be paying me.
Killing me. Killing me. Britannia Money Company wants you to come check out Market Road. Market Road, and soon to be located at a new location out in Black Rock, undergoing a little transformation right now. So stay tuned for the latest. I'll keep you updated right here on NBNN. Tell you when the transformation's complete and all all the good stuff is updated. I'll let you all know. Otherwise, in the meantime, if you want to keep yourself occupied, you can go hang out at Dewdrop Inn and get your freak on. Right down there near the crafting center across from the stables. Right here in Owl's Head. RelicsByRill.com for all your licensed Shrouded Avatar swag. If you want to get some hats, you want to get some patches, you want to get some t-shirts, or you want to get your hands on the elusive NBNN I Love This Shit bumper sticker, go to RelicsByRill.com and you too can get your own I Love This Shit bumper sticker. And, of course, if you like saving some money when you're buying your swag, you can mention us. Use the promo code NBNN when you check out at RelicsByRill.com. You'll save 10% off your purchase price. WRFB Radio Free Britannia, bringing you the latest in news and entertainment throughout the week. Don't forget, we got DJ Clips Maiden coming on 8 o'clock tonight on the airwaves. Laz and Jack every afternoon at noon right here. And don't forget, Sarah and Andar are taken to the late night show. And, of course, they always put on a fun show with a PvP. Let's try and kill Sarah and Andar session at the end of their show. Always fun to hang out and check out for those of you folks up that late. And no Diva tomorrow, but we got... Omen Crow on the weekend. We got Wake Up on the weekend, if you want to wake up early. And, of course, Arius Coilmore Mondays with the GMC Top 20. All sorts of great stuff happening throughout the day, throughout the week. Keep your radios tuned in-game to WRFB, Radio Free Britannia. And, of course, last but not least, the Shroud Marketplace, shroudmarketplace.com for all your virtual vendable needs, where when you make a sale, you get paid. Ooh, figure that out. You open your own shop,
I know.
you sell something, you get paid. That's the way business works for me. I don't know about you, Jack.
Hey, you know what? You really do have to go to shroudmarketplace.com, register for an account, click on the auctions button, start bidding on those Master the Forge items.
Yes,
because somehow I am actually winning one of those auctions. I'm not saying which one, but I am winning one of them.
He's winning one.
I know. But don't forget, Shroud Marketplace, over 85 different player vendors on that have registered on Shroud Marketplace. Every single vendor manages their own inventory, sets their own prices, and you know what? When a sale is made, they get paid immediately, and they deliver the items.
You get paid.
That's right, and don't forget.
You get laid. That's another story. It depends on how big the sale was.
Absolutely. Don't forget to check out Athena's Treasures. I mean, she's got all kinds of stuff up for sale, all kinds of things. Someone earlier. Because I actually pay attention to this, someone actually bought the 10,000 silver ore that was on Shroud Marketplace.
Very nice.
I know. It was a steal, but I was a little bit slow on it. But you know what? There's still teleports and recall scrolls out there.
Shameless.
Teleports and recall scrolls, $4.99, $4.49. It don't get better than that.
I know. You get to choose who you want to buy from. I mean, and that's anything from accounts to game gold, Crowns of the Obsidian, cheaper than you can get from Portalarium.
25, 50, 100 crowns. How do you want them?
It's like
free. I want them free.
It's like sweet deals on Crowns of the Obsidian out
inventory.
of Shroud Marketplace. Hey, you know what? Those things are only going to get more expensive especially as the launch date is officially announced. All the way to in-game services. If you need someone to help you out leveling your character, or help you GM your mining skill, or you know what, cheese sign writing, or Scrota following you around for an hour playing music, you can get that for $5.
You want a naked piano player playing your favorite song?
That's right.
No.
You want a naked fiddler making it wiggle when he jiggles?
I know.
Yeah. About the customer.
Yeah. What about in-game weddings? You can find those as well.
You want to get hitched? I'm the guy. You want to throw a big party? I'm the guy. Looking for some of them Virtue outfits, full sets? I'm the guy. Want teleports and recalls? We're the guys. That's right. Don't forget, you need the latest in wedding attire, wedding affairs. Let me know. We've got the locations. We've got the wedding dresses. We got the tuxedos. You name it, we've got it. Custom vows and more. Jewelry, location. Hell, we'll even supply the crowd if you really have no friends out there. We'll do it all. Weddings and more by Laz.
Yeah. And if you want some Deco Diva approved furniture for your house, you can find that out on Shroud
Deco
Marketplace
Divas
as well.
rooms to go. Yes, that's
right. All of that stuff, shroudmarketplace.com.
Should we call it chambers
Go check it out.
to go, since we can't technically call it rooms to go? Yeah.
You know what? Rooms to go is fine by me. I don't care. As long as they're not naming their store rooms to go, that's fine.
Yeah, okay. There you go.
They've got a built room to go, all the furniture for it. But yes, shroudmarketplace.com, best place to go buy or sell anything Shroud of the Avatar related. If you want to register for an account, and then if you want to start selling your stuff, click on vendor registration. You can start selling all of your stuff on Shroud Marketplace. And then it's actually time for us to thank the most important people around here. And that's you guys hanging out with us in Discord,
Love you guys.
watching on Twitch, YouTube, or listening on Radio Free Britannia.
That's
We
right.
can do this show without you guys, and we do it for you guys.
And of
And
course,
gals.
don't forget, we'll be back tomorrow with the latest right here inside Shroud of the Avatar. Don't forget, release 49 hits, 10:30 a.m.
Tomorrow.
We'll be here at noon bringing you the latest, greatest
That's right. Spend the entire
pitches,
day mining silver.
whatever it may be, right here in Shroud of the Avatar. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you on the other side. Release 49.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Elysium.
Clear.
Got to put another gravestone on my lawn.